Last week was such a bumper week for my progress. Did I repeat it or did I fail? Find out in today's episode. G'day, my name is Sean. This is my weekly update where I share my quilting adventures. Let's go ahead and get started with our works in progress. First up is some progress on Second Style to the Right by East Quilting Co. I am working on John here in the Dawn colorway, and we've made a little bit of progress. Last time we saw this, we saw the face, and now we have done part of the torso along with his umbrella stick. And so if you look at it together, I'll have to do it sideways. It's the only way I'm going to get it done, because this doesn't go together until the very end of the project. I think it's looking pretty good. Let me know what you think of this, and if you are making this along with us, or if not, what is your favorite character out of this storyline. Next up is Toasted the Dragon. We haven't seen this one in a while, but we made a little bit of progress on this. I finished this block, or this little section of the block, I should say, here. And so that's what it looks like. And then we have the other two pieces, which will get very soon next week. Hopefully you'll get to see this whole block come together. So I'm very excited that we're actually making some progress on that. And I may have found an easier way for me to cut out the fabric as well, which I'll show a little later on in a future episode, because I'm still testing that. I did do a little bit of work on the Scrappy Stars, which is this project right here. I only made one this week because I don't know, it just seemed to take longer for some reason, but it turned out really nicely. I love the bright yellow and the greens here as well. You may have noticed this little piece of fabric's on backwards, but I decided not to take it out. I think it's a nice little effect. We're just going to make that a happy little accident. And then I also made a little bit of progress on the buffalo plaid quilt, which you saw last week. Last week you saw 3 rows. I added one more. And so now you can see 4 rows, hopefully. Yes, there we go. It'll have a total of 11, I think I've designed this here for. And I do plan to do a tutorial video on this in the very near future as well, which is why I haven't done more progress. So that's what I have for my works in progress. I do have a finished object to show you later on the episode. But before we do that, let's go ahead and do the week in review. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's so good to have you. Please say hi in the comments so we know we have a new friend. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning. It's always good to see you here. But this is a series of videos I take during the week, mostly of me sewing, but also of any adventures we get up to, so I hope you enjoy. Now it's time to talk about my goals, and I just like to keep up the momentum that we've got over the last couple of weeks. I would like to finish the John block because we're getting pretty close to finishing that. I think we're about 2/3 of the way through on that. Maybe get some more of the Scrappy Stars, and then try and get this toasty part put together, because that shouldn't take very long. So that's what my goals are for this week. Hopefully get some more stuff done there as well. What about you? Let me know what your goals are for this week. Now it is time for our news and events, and we had quite a busy time here over at the Guy Who Sews. Yesterday morning I had my friend Leanne from Mennonite Farmhouse join me. It was the first time on the channel, and I loved hanging out with her and getting to learn more about what she does, the cooking and farming and everything else there as well. If you missed that live, go check out the replay. It's a lot of fun. Yesterday afternoon I joined my friend Donnell and John from East Quilting Co. Over on her channel. We hung out for about an hour and a half. We had a good time, a lot of laughs. You definitely have to go over and check out that replay, and tell Donnell that I said hi if you do so. And then I also joined my friend Katy over at Greenland Quilter, where we worked on a brand new project. You'll have to go check it out if you want to see what that is before next week's episode. This coming week I'm going to have another brand new guest. It is Brenda Foley from KY Brenda F. She's a fairly new channel, so it'd be good if you can go over and support her. I'll put her link in the channel description, in the video description. I'm really looking forward to hanging out with her again this Saturday morning, 8 AM Eastern. And I'm very excited to be able to share with you a completed block, and this is from the Farm Fresh sample by East Quilting Co. And this was a sew along that they had last year. I'm not sure if it's still available, but any of the East projects that you do, I do have an affiliate link down in the description below. If you use that, it doesn't cost you any extra, but I do get a small commission. It does help out the channel financially. But anyway, this block turned out really cute. It was a pig, and this is how it finally looked. We've got the pig over right here, along with a couple of turnips. So I think we did this block earlier as well in the mix. I did some dark red beetroots, or beets as you call them here in the US, but I thought this time we'd actually do the turnips, and I think it looked really, really nice. I'm really happy with this result. I think we have 5 or 6 blocks left in this quilt to go, so maybe it's something I can continue to do, and we'll get this project knocked out fairly soon there as well. So that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please hit that like button, tell a friend, check out this video next, and check out all the quilty goodness. I hope you'll have a great day. Happy sewing, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.